Hey, what's up you guys? It's Dorothy and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to go into chapter 24 of I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette McCurdy. There's not much I can really say about this book. It's a good book, but, you know, I don't have much of an opinion on it right now, so let's keep on reading. This video may contain sensitive topics and foul language. If you do not wish to continue, please click off of the video now. You have been warned. Chapter 24. I'm looking down at the papers in front of me, the stack of 110 freshly printed papers filled with size 12 Courier new font. This is Henry Road, my first screenplay. I printed the screenplay out because I can't wait to show it to Mom. I know she could use the pick-me-up since she's in the hospital right now. It can't be easy for Mom to be in the hospital as often as she is, typically several times a year, even though sometimes the reason she's in the hospital is unrelated to her cancer, like this time when she's there for her difficulties or difficulties. I'm never sure which one it is. I always fear the fear is always there. The fear that maybe when she's having an exam or a test or a surgery, the doctor will find a reoccurrence of her cancer. Grandpa drives me to the hospital in his beat-up dark blue Buick with a Bush Cheney bumper sticker. I sit in the back seat thumbing my pages. Be careful you don't get a paper cut, hun, Grandpa tells me while he drives through the light that's in the middle of turning red. We get to the hospital. I've been to a lot of hospitals for Mom's various health conditions, but I've never been to this one. This one's small, boutique seeming. It's less daunting than they usually are, and less maze-like, so we find our way to Mom's room quickly. She's resting, but when she hears my footsteps, her eyes flutter open, and she beams. Hi, Net. Her smile makes me smile. Hi, Nani, Mommy. I sit down in the chair next to her bed and take her hand in mine. I notice that our wrists are the same size. What did you bring with you, Mom asked, gesturing at the stack of papers tucked under my arm. I can hardly contain my excitement. There's a wheeled food table that's rolled up to Mom's bed, much more luxurious than the white folding mat we eat on at home. The food tray on top of it, the turkey, green beans, mashed potatoes, side of chicken noodle soup, and crackers are uneaten. I shove the food over a bit to make a clearing, and then I plop my pages on the top of the table proudly. It's my screenplay, Henry Road. You wrote a screenplay? Mom asks. I'm sure she's impressed, but then a concerned look crosses her face. Have you been going outside every day for 20 minutes to get your vitamin D? Of course, I say, reassuring her. And have you been going to your dance classes? Yep. She thumbs the cover page, but not with the pride I have when I thumb it. Her thumbing was a sadness to it. What? I ask. It's just... Mom looks down and smiles wistfully. This is one of her most rehearsed-looking expressions to me. I've never once seen her do the expression and felt like it was really coming from her in that moment. It always feels forced. It's just what? I ask. It's just, I hope you don't like writing more than you like acting. You're so good at acting, so good at it. Suddenly, I'm embarrassed I gave Mom my screenplay. I'm ashamed. How could I be so stupid? She would never support this. Of course I don't like writing more than acting. I could never. Hearing those words come out of my mouth, I think I sound fake, with a feigned innocence of one of the characters on the Leave It to Beaver reruns that Grandma insists on watching even though I hate them so much. Mom doesn't notice that I'm lying, even though it feels so obvious in my bones that I am. I absolutely prefer writing to acting. Through writing, I feel power. For maybe the first time in my life, I don't have to say somebody else's words. I can write my own. I can be myself for once. I like the privacy of it. Nobody's watching, nobody's judging, nobody's weighing in. No casting directors or agents or managers or directors or Mom. Just me and the page. Writing is the opposite of performing to me. Performing feels inherently fake. Writing feels inherently real. Well, good, Mom says, as she eyes me, as if she's deciding whether or not she can trust my response. Writers dress frumpy and get fat, you know. I would never want your little actress's peach butt to turn into a big giant writer's watermelon butt. Duly noted. Me writing makes Mom unhappy. Me acting makes Mom happy. I pick up the pages from the food table and tuck them back under my arm. And as an afterthought, Mom asks me what the screenplay is about. It's a story of a 10-year-old boy and his best friend as they try to find and pair their single parents together. Mom says, with a long look out the window. They already did that in The Parent Trap. That is the end of chapter 24. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.